There are two ways to print. The first is to print a single image as seen on the screen. The second is to combine multiple images or jobs onto the same sheet of paper. And this is done through the Jobs folder function found in the Admin section. We will look at both methods. The first is printing a single image from the screen. Start by clicking on Print, provide a name, and if you wish to include a product bleed line, check the box. Click OK. Click to print. This will open your print manager. Verify the correct printer is being used. If you have more than one printer, select the appropriate one here from the list. If you're using the VJ628, you will also be required to choose the proper ink set. Currently, the print manager supports Dual CMYK, ProPhoto XF, and ProPhoto. If you're working with the SG printers, the SG800 and SG400, you will be dealing with pages. If you're working with the VJ628, you'll be working with roll paper. We're going to focus on the SG series using the SG800 for this example. Once you've chosen the proper printer, choose the substrate you'll be printing on. Click the down arrow to see a complete list. In this case, it's a Unisub product. After choosing the substrate, choose a brand of paper that you'll be printing onto. In my case, TextPrint R. Then select your speed. You have three choices: high speed, high quality, or advanced photo. Depending on which speed you choose, it may affect the list of products found under substrate. For example, if you choose high quality, you will not see polyester products or mouse pads listed under the substrate. Ideally, high quality would not be used on those types of products, therefore those products have been removed from the list. If you go to advanced photo, you will see the only choices are Chromolux products and Technotape. On the right, you will see a preview of the image that's being printed. And here it is, the Vikings image that we had on the screen previously. And you can see the product bleed line. It shows the recommended paper size for this, 8.5 by 11. If you wish to zoom in, click on the magnifying glass and you can get an up-close look at the image. You should also make some color settings. Click on Color. Choose the appropriate type of image, photographic, graphic, or grayscale. You can make small adjustments in the color of the image by using the slider bars. Any adjustments you make, you'll be able to see it in the preview window. To reset to the default, use the reset button. Take care in making these adjustments. They should only be made in very small increments. Once you are satisfied with your settings, you're ready to print. Click Print and it will send it to the printer. The second method for printing involves printing multiple jobs onto single sheets of paper. To access this function, we'll have to go to the Jobs folder, which is found in the Admin section. Click on Admin button, then click Administration. It will open to the Jobs folder. Every job that you have saved for printing has been saved in the Jobs folder, whether it's been printed or not. Here you can see a complete list of everything that has been set up to this point. Using this area, you can also delete images if you wish. For our purposes, we're going to combine multiple jobs into one print sequence. We're going to select the Mavericks license plate and we're going to print 2 of these. We're going to select the Cracovia plaque and we're going to print 4 of these. We're going to select this coaster and print 6 of them. And we'll add one more. We'll use the Vikings coaster and we'll produce 4 images for this one. Once the selections have been made, click the Print button. This will send the images to the Print Manager and the Print Manager will open on your screen. The first thing is to verify the correct printer is showing. If you have a different printer than what's been selected, make sure you make the choice. If you're using the VJ628, you will also need to choose the correct ink set. Currently, 3 ink sets are supported: Dual CMYK, ProPhoto XF, and ProPhoto. Choose the correct one for your situation. You'll also notice that working with the VJ, everything revolves around roll paper. If we're working with the SG 800 or 400, then we have individual sheets and different paper sizes available. Your next step is to choose the correct substrate. In this case, it'll be Unisub products. Choose the proper paper. I'm using TextPrint R. And then choose the appropriate speed: high speed, high quality, or advanced photo. Depending on the speed setting, you may get different options listed under substrates. For example, high speed, you'll get all the substrates. But if you go to high quality, you will see that polyester products and the mouse pads are missing. If you go to advanced photo, your only option is Chromolux products and Techno tape. You have a mirror function. Most images are mirrored. However, there are some exceptions, such as acrylic and glass, where you would not mirror it. In that case, you would uncheck the box. Currently, you'll see that the system has set it up to print with an individual print on each sheet of paper. So 1 print per page. And that's a total of 14 pages. And that's also using 14 by 8.5, which is what's recommended by the system to accommodate all the different sizes of all the different products. However, 14 pages of individual images is not a very efficient way to print. As you can see, the group images function will automatically group images together to maximize how many images will print per page. In this case, with 8.5 by 11, we've gone from 14 pages down to 4 pages. However, with 8.5 by 11, the large license plate will not fit. And in fact, you get a warning here: 1 or more jobs do not fit with the current page settings. You can select a different page size and see if that helps out. In this case, we're going to go with 8.5 by 14. And in this case, it is now large enough to accommodate all the products. We have a total of 5 pages instead of 14, and all the product images are accounted for. This has all been done automatically. In some cases, we may find that images are too close together. We can change the spacing using the spacing function here. And the system can actually rotate images as needed to help maximize placement on a page. By experimenting with different paper sizes, provided that your printer can print those different page sizes, you can see additional layouts and additional improvements in efficiency of paper use. If you wish to preview, use a magnifying glass and you can get a closer look at any specific page that you're printing. Once you're satisfied with the setup of the jobs, take a look at the Jobs tab. Under the Jobs tab, it does list the individual jobs that we sent for printing and the quantities that we set up for it. At this point, you can change the quantities. For example, with this coaster, if you decide you need to do 6 rather than 4, you can make the change right here, and we'll increase it to 6 units, and you can see they were actually added in as we made that selection. So anything that we change here will automatically be updated over here. If you wish to delete one of the images, simply make the quantity 0. Go to the Color tab and choose the appropriate setting based on the images you wish to print: photographic, graphic, or grayscale. You can also make small changes to color values of the images. If you wish to do so, use the slider, but do so in very small increments, and then look at the changes that you will see here. Once you're ready to print, click the print button and it will send the job to the printer.